We should be live. We are live, beautiful people. What's happening? In it to win it, baby. I'm moving and grooving over here. Supreme Risings, beautiful people. It is 7:02 on a Tuesday, November the 19th. Getting close to Turkey Day. Patrice, buenos dias. How everybody doing? Put some 8s in the chat if you're feeling amazing. Put some 8s in the chat if you're feeling amazing. Dun, 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 dun. I'm excited. What up, Kathy? What up, Ange? What up, Kareen? Patricia, what's happening? I'm excited. Dun, dun, dun. Bum. You ready to make this trip? Let's make this trip, Brody. Let's make this trip. Let's make it happen, Captain. What's poppin'? Let's go. Let's see what the market doing right now. What is the market doing for us today? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. You guys drop your cities in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from. Gee Willikers, Batman. Pop, 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 pop. Audio is cutting out again? Yo, they like really tripping on my audio. How's the audio? Audio's horrible. They some haters right now. They're haters right now. What up, Langston? Alberta, what's happening? Montreal, what's happening? Blessings and abundance. Cape Town. Look at this, South Africa. That's what I'm talking about. Audio is good. Everybody's audio is good? Audio's good? Okay, all right. Let me cut the jazz down. Only when I play the jazz in the background, they're not hitting me with like copyright videos and stuff like that. So even when I'm playing like the frequency and stuff, they're like hitting me with copy the universe. What is the copyright about the frequencies in the universe? I'm like tagging the individuals, giving them the credit, the makers, and all of that good stuff. But it is what it is. Toronto, what's happening? So let's give you guys a quick little update on gold. As you see, she has clearly like turned around and is retracing back to that upside. She's broken that little uptrend that she's been in for the last few days since last week. So she's basically broken that little uptrend right here and looks like she's literally forming a W to literally flow her way on back up. The tricky part is that we know crypto is still booming. Understand that. Crypto is consolidating right now. So according to what crypto does, if it breaks out of here, gold drops back down. If it consolidates and drops back down to these levels here, gold shoots back up to at least to the 54. Put some financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. And when I tell you that trading is extremely risky, you shouldn't be risking anything that you can afford to lose. I mean, don't be coming over here with your rent money, your car payments, your insurance payments, your phone bills, your child support. Don't bring it over here because the market is going to suck it up and spit it out. And then you're going to say, oh man, this is a scam. It's a scam. I lost $150. And man, I don't deal with that Forex, man. I lost $220 something off that shit. I said, 200? Bro, I'm in a drawdown right now, 750. The hell you talking about? I'm in drawdown 750, young man. The hell you talking about? It's a scam. You done ran away from the business. I'm almost 4 times in it. Just saying. Prospects, the prospect. Perspectives, as they say. I didn't even get to go to the Starbucks this morning. I said, you know what? Starbucks ain't giving me no money right now, so we back on our Stanleys. Stanley, you owe me money. Idris, what's happening? Oh man, I always tell them, bro, I said, bro, I done lost 1,500, 10, you know what I'm saying, 100 times. So what the hell are you talking about? I've lost 1,500 100 times. But Bitcoin is literally, look, if Bitcoin breaks out of this and just gets that little boost, I project that Bitcoin and a lot of the cryptos are going to start like on their pullbacks. They should start their pullbacks. And if they start their pullbacks, let's just take off from where she took off from, right here from the election. If you start to pull back from the high down to the election, like I said, I can see her easily going to 80K. I can see her easily going from here, breaking out of here, dropping to this level right here. And then when you put the highlight there, you can understand that that's a 50% retracement. That's a 50% pullback from a 100% go up, like blast off. That's a 100% Fibonacci blast off. From literally 66 to 93. Put some fire in the chat if you just understood that. Like that's a 100% pull up and a 50% pullback. Sounds about right. And if that pullback is MJ like, Steph Curry like, that pullback takes big. Ooh, make it make sense, young man. So let's take that out. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Now let me show you how it makes sense. This is a 4-hour chart. This is a 4-hour Bitcoin chart. You telling me that Bitcoin can't come back and fill all of these areas, hit this EMA 200, slingshot off of this guy right here, which is another level down there, and then blast back off up here like that? Boom, there's your 100K. Right here. Bye out. Right there. So let's put a highlight there. And we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. We are going to leave it there. Look at that, yeah? So she can jump up out of here. That'll give us a nice little blast on gold. You know what I'm saying? Then when she shoots over here, gold goes back down to even 24s, 23s. Imagine that. Imagine gold. What we looking at? What we looking at, shawty? What we looking at, shawty? Y'all see what I see? What do you see, beautiful people? What was that? What was that at? On the 15? What do you see? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. By the way, if you have not hit the notification, turn the notification on so when I go live, you get this heat. Do that right now. If you have not liked or subscribed or dropped a comment on any other videos, make sure you go do that when you not in this video. So what you have right here is the basic scalping opportunity to literally follow the trend back down. So what you want to do is look for previous wicks. How to navigate in the market is the title that I chose for this live, because one must start understanding how to navigate. You understand? And if you start understanding navigation, you got to start understanding where I keep telling you, where is price? Price is at 31. Where has price been? Price has been all the way down here to that 28. So she popped off to that 28, and as you see, she pushed up to that 31, and she is all action come from. There's a lot of selling pressure just right here. In this little price range right here, there's a lot of selling pressure here. And then buyers took over, but they did not like blast off. They blast off one candle and then produced a whole bunch of confused individuals. That's a whole circle of confused individuals. So you can say, yo, is it making an M? Is it making and trying to complete the M right now? You see, is it trying to do this right here? Or is it trying to complete a trend over here where it comes up? Watch it. Where it comes up, hooks, drops back down, hooks, drops back down, hooks, and then that gives me my downtrend. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Here now, what's happening? What's happening? Y'all see that, right? Fuego. Y'all see, that's how it works. So if you look at the other side, you'll see it the opposite way. You'll see it like this. The market blasts that out, hooked, boom, hooked, and never came back. You see? It never came back. So if I was going to create the uptrend off of that, there's your uptrend right there. Boop. Look at there. Buyout. Let's get it green so you can understand the difference. There's my uptrend right here on a 15-minute time frame. There's the crossover. Let me remove this one right there. There's your crossover right there. Retest. Booyah. Your drop. 3 consecutive lower lows. Pushed up to the EMA9. And you have the same opportunity again where she starts hooking back down. That's where she currently is on the 15 minutes. Just letting you know. That's where she's at on your 15 minutes. So you have 3 ways that I like to trade. First way I like to navigate when I start trying to choose trades are trend line rejections. Understand that. If I have a trend right here and I see the market approaching it, I don't get super excited to just jump into it. Now, when I see an EMA9 in the way of the trend, I'm always willing to take a very light aggressive entry here and then a heavier entry here where these wicks are. Put some ones in the chat if you understand what I just said. Let me say it again. Anytime I see a trend, the candle approaching, but the EMA9 is right here in front of the trend, I'm always willing to put an earlier entry with a smaller lot size before it even gets to the trend line to just have that extra entry just in case she just falls from there. Only when I see the EMA9 here. And let me show you why. Let me stretch it out so you can see it. So you can see it. You see that little guy right here? This is your 15 minutes. So there's wick action right here that she has to blast through. So if I action that this guy can't break through here, so she's going to start rejecting. And if she starts rejecting, that confirms the hooking motion. And when you catch the market in the hooking motions, you want to literally sell at the top of your hooks. Right up in there. You see? Watch it. Watch it, beautiful people. Just to show you. Just to show you something. Simpler. This is scalping literally one-on-one. how to navigate in the markets, jumping on a prayer that is moving, understand that it's more consistently moving down. It is retracing back up. So now you found her little area where she's already marked an area and hit it 3-4 times already. This is the 5th time. So since she's already there with 12 minutes left, I personally don't have an entry yet. So I see her, I see some rejection. I go, yo, let's see what she's gonna do. She taps that thing again. We're gonna go here, retest is over here. You close the trade out and you switch the position. It's literally just that simple. That's how you can minimize your losses and maximize your win. I'm personally still not in. So imagine I see the push, so I'm not so quick to pull the trigger on the sell. You see? I go, yo, that's a nice little push. Let me see what she's gonna work with. There's your wick rejection. I don't feel like I'm losing money. I go, yo, she's showing me she's gonna reject. Let me see if she pushes up again. You see, that's how you start thinking. There she goes. She's right back there. So now you didn't miss anything. How many times you go, oh man, fuck, man, oh boom, oh boom. And then when she pushed back up, you miss it. You understand that, beautiful people? Have the patience. So she just showed you that, yo, I might have a little hard time getting through there. So if you might be wise to just go ahead and hit it. You see what I'm saying? That's what she says. I might be struggling. I might be struggling. So you just keep watching. This is where she's struggling. Why does she struggle there? You got to understand. Why does she struggle there? Because this is where the market consolidated. You see that? It consolidated here. So it needs to blast through 1, 2, 3, 4. It needs to blast through these candles here to literally close up here and then keep going. So it needs a lot of buying pressure for that. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. You have 10 minutes, beautiful people. Let's go. Right there, right there. This is perfect trend line rejection. If she rejects here in the next 10 minutes and start giving you that pullback and closes over here, you can ride that trade clean on back as it starts just completing these these hooks. And that's how I know how long I want to stay in the trade, no matter if I got news, no matter if I got yellow folders, orange folders, red folders. I literally, as my trade goes into profit, it starts moving into this area. I take my stop loss, I move it directly in profit. As you see that little blast right there, that could be a little fake out, so you really don't even trip on that. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't even trip on that little push just like that, but that shows you like, yo, we got enough pressure to get into these wicks right here. You see what I'm saying? So if I got enough pressure to get into these wicks, do you have enough buying confirmation to close over here? And as you see, she's pushing. And that's what you see. And that's why it's important to literally say, yo, let me hold off. That's a lot of bullish pressure. I got a little rejection, but she just took off. She just took off. So imagine what happens when she closes over here. She's going to retest this same area, which will create the 3 white soldiers now. You see how you confirm it? You see how that confirms? You see how that confirms itself? And you're just navigating through it. I'm not in anything. You shouldn't be in anything. We're just looking at the initial trade from the 15 minutes. And when she basically closes, wherever she closes, you have all of these wicks over here to tell you projection on where she can bounce from. She can bounce from 31. She can bounce from 33. She can bounce from what? 34. She can bounce from right where she's at when she retests. You have to see where this particular candle closed, and then you're going to see the retracement, and then this is where your retracements are going to come. Put some ones in the chat if you just found that out. If this candle closes over here, I personally don't like taking active candles. I like to see what the candle does. So for an example, I like trend line rejection. Imagine if I take the sell here. Imagine if I take this sell here. Yo, it blasts through. I'm literally up like down 20, 30 pips for no reason, because I got into a candle that had 13 that is already opening, already charging. So that made me hesitate even more. You see that? Let me say that again. I told you guys, when I personally see the candle coming towards the EMA 9 and a trend line, I am perfectly fine with taking a very small entry here. I do not have an entry because I see it pushing on the EMA 9 without any rejection. So if she rejected 2 times and then pushed through. So I said, yo, thank God you didn't jump in. So now she's here. If she closes here, you look for the break close retest and you have your hooking strategies over here now. And here's your entries right there. You see that? These are all entry levels where this guy can close, drop down here, drop down here, drop down to the backside of that trend. Imagine right here, watch this, beautiful people. So you can understand why that is a spot. Because if I put a line right there, boom, and then I take this arrow and I go, where was the last time it blasted off? Look at the blast off right there. Look at that blast off right here. Put some fire in the chat if you see what I'm saying. If you see what I'm saying. If you're in a sell position when this happens, would you wait until the retest to switch your position? Absolutely. You minimize your actual losses. So if I'm in this sell right here and she didn't blast off right there, I know she has to retrace. Now, if this basically takes me out, I just jump out. I just take the L because I'm going to switch my position and I just know I'm down like 30 bucks or 70 bucks or even 300 bucks if I'm using a lot size. So if I'm using a standard, that's going to be like a negative 300. So my first trade of the day, it was a negative 300. I know I'm going to take at least 2-3 trades. So therefore I'm getting $300 to $600. So I'm like, yo, I missed my first bucket. No problem. No problem. I got 3-4 more shots. So that's how I kind of like look at it. So I don't really be tripping on wins and losses, you know. So I go, yo, that was a shot that I took, brick, missed. So therefore, now how do I do better? I follow my shot. I get back on defense. So I hold this off. I see right here, there was a lot of rejection. So I have some center hope here. I go, yo, I can wait 5 minutes. I can take a total L right now. I can take a look. This is how I look at it, Idris. L right now. Or I can wait 4 more minutes because she's showing some little rejection. So if I'm like negative $40, she's like going back down to like 32. If I'm like you see what I'm saying? So she's like giving you that hope that she'll get back down. Like, bro, if I get that negative like $20, I'm gonna close this bitch back up. You see? So now I know here in the next 4 minutes, I personally would wait the 4 minutes out and I say, yo, if I entered in right there, which is a 33, and she's only like 20 pips in the drawdown right now, I'm not really tripping because this is why you don't like wrong. That's how you navigate, even if it's a negative. Because I barely went in and then I hit her here, so I'm not really even tripping on the $300 because $300 is not going to make and break my life right now. So I'm personally not tripping. So I go, yo, if it hits 36 and closes above this little 35 area, if it closes above this little green line, yo, bro, I'll take the L. You see, I'll take the L. I'll take the L. If it jumps up like kind of like what it's doing right now, like I'll say, yo, back down here, it would have to close up here. It would have to close here for me to say, yo, I'll take the L. Because as long as it's like going up here and doing this, bro, that next retracement candle is going to come down here. And I'm like, yo, I'm cool with that. I'll tap out at break even. I'll tap out at break even and switch my position. It's literally just that simple. You'll minimize your loss. So you got to have patience how you want to have a victim. And that is the reason why you don't over leverage, because if you over leverage, you immediately lose the patience meter. Let me say it again. When you over leverage, you immediately lose the patient meter and you go into panic mode. And when you go into panic mode, that means you're not secure with your actual idea, your projection, and now it's going the opposite way. So now you're freaking out because now you're looking at the money. When in hindsight, you can wait 2 minutes and 40 something seconds. This is a really ugly candle. So 9 out of 10, if I'm in there at this point, I'm going, yo, she at 36 right now. I'm negative. Closer. I'll wait the 2 minutes. I'm telling you, I'll wait the 2 minutes. Me personally, I'll wait the 2 minutes. I wait the 2 minutes because you got a lot of rejection here. She hasn't been over here in the last, 1, 2, 3 hours, last 3 hours. So I wait the 2 minutes. I'm like, I'm not freaking out. You see why I don't freak out? That right there shows me right there. I'm like, all right, bro, that put me back down 20 pips in my drawdown. If I can get, yo, bro, I'll hold the trade. This is how you hold the negatives. You see, this is exactly how you hold the negatives. Yeah, I'm telling you, once you start panicking, it's over. You see why you don't panic? Look, you see why you don't panic? You don't panic. Now I go, yo, okay, boom, we back like literally 10 pips. We only negative 10 pips. I went from negative like $300 if I'm in this trade. Now I'm only negative like $100 now, you see? So I go, yo, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. And if I just feel like I don't want to deal with that, I would take an L on $100 more than a $400 L, you see? That's how I would play that. If that thing gave me that little push and I was in it right there and I went from like negative 300 to like $100, I go, yo, I might just go ahead and take that L, you know what I'm saying? I take that $100 L like that. Smart thing to do is, again, in 54 seconds, see where this guy closes. This is the professional reason, because that's why you shouldn't be trading with money you can't afford to lose. For professional reasons, what you do is wait for this candle to close, and if it closes above, let's see where your retest candle happened and close that trade out. That's professional. But if it hits your percentage, that's an ugly candle. So you just take the L. Overall, me personally, I would have 100% took the $100 off. $100, let's take the $100 done. Yo, what up, India? Bahota cha. Bahot. Kasi bye. Here he goes. Watch this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch it right here. Watch your candle. Watch your candle. Watch your candle. Look at that. Watch your candle. This is a full bullish candle on the 15 minutes. Let's see where your 30 is at. Oh, look at the 30. Straight crossover. Straight rate. Boom. These are ugly candles clear across the board. Y'all see how I see these candles right here? So yeah, these will be all abort missions. Because you're back at that 36, it will be a no-go for me. Look at this. Let's get her naked. Let's find some money. Let's find some money. So that little scenario that I just gave you guys, how many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to that? Because that is the reason why I tell people, when you panic close or you make like literally decisive decisions in the mix of just your negative or your drawdown, like, you're not giving yourself a chance to win. You're not giving yourself a chance to win, because you see like negative 100 something bucks, 200 something bucks, and you're like selling yourself short. You're like selling yourself short at that point. And if you're going to sell yourself short, why are you dreaming so big? Why are you dreaming so big but consistently selling yourself short? So I always say, to be able to navigate, you got to understand your whereabouts. You got to understand risk management. You got to understand how I was just telling you guys, if you were like taking that trade and say you just put a 0.10, 0.10, and you were in it negative for like $40. If you were negative $40, I would literally have been like, yo, bro, I'll hold off. I'll hold off. I'm not going to close that at that little $10 mark. You see what I'm saying? Gives me the 36, bro. I'll take the $50, $60 loss, because I'm trying to make $150, $200. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make $150, $200, so I'm willing to lose $100 just to make $300. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how you have to, and I'm willing to, and that's kind of like my mindset in every trade. So it's not just like, all right, man, I already lost $30, so I got $270 to go. No, I don't think like that. I'm ready to shoot the ball. Look at everybody saying, me. Everybody, me. Don't worry. Let me tell you, that is something any and everybody that you have an issue with, it comes from just lack of experience and lack of trusting yourself. I'm telling you, it's lack of trusting yourself. And people say, well, how do you relate that to trusting yourself? Because so I'll give you an example. You don't think about where the left foot and the right foot go as you're walking. Patricia, I know, right? You don't think about it. One foot goes, the other foot goes. One foot goes, the other foot goes. You trust it until you get yourself on different terrain. And now, because you have never been on the side of a mountain, or you've never been on the edge of a building, or the edge of a window, or on a roof, you're uncertain on your steps. So all of a sudden now you're taking caution. You understand? You understand that? Once you start understanding, as you're moving through the financial markets, you have to move through the financial markets, navigate through the markets as if you're just walking on literally familiar territory, familiar terrain. I know there's nothing here hindering me that is going to make me tweak my ankle. There's nothing over here that is going to make me break my back, fall, and injure myself. I'm not in deep water. I'm not on a high side. I'm on clear terrain. That's how you look at when you were literally navigating through the financial market. In such a comfortable position to literally to have faith on where you're going. And you have to think about your destinations with the market prices. I'm giving you real insight. Like when I'm navigating through the market and just like, I'm not in any trade. So when I'm like trying to find trades, look for trades, I look at the journey between 2,635 on gold all the way to 2,654. From here to here. This is what I'm interested in. You see, I know this. We got news. So according to what that news is going to do is whether it's going to have the effect on this push or back down here. Because she's going up in small candles for 4, 8, that's what, 16. Look at this. Ew. That's 16. That's another 20, 24, 28, 32. She's going up for 32 hours. This might be her final destination to retrace back down. You see that, beautiful people? You see that? Put some fire in the chat. Hola, Stephanie. Put some fire in the chat. Let's watch it. Let's go mark her up. Let's go mark her up. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? I hope you guys understanding what are we communicating about today in class, and what you're actually learning. Because sometimes it gets like I'm speaking basic language, but it's like some advanced type stuff. You understand? Like this is like advanced type trading, but it's also super, super basic. Like was how to handle a proper drawdown. And the reason why you shouldn't over leverage, because it gives you the opportunity, even in a bad trade, it gives you the opportunity to literally manage and take the least amount of drawdown when you're already maxed out at 30, 40 pips without a stop loss. I'm telling you straight up, you just entered in the trade and she immediately 30, 40 pips in the negative. And you go, oh shit, and you close it. And then you see her drop down fucking 20 pips and now you're like, yo, bro, I could have took $100. You see? So when that happens, it's like getting in the fight. As soon as you get in the fight, boom, you get hit. You can't just say, man, bro, I'm done. You can't wave the white flag. You can't wave the white flag just because you got a right hand as soon as the bell rung. Bro, get your hands up, tuck your chin down, get on your wheels, get to moving. Clear your head, move around, clear them cobwebs, and then get back in the fight. Tuck her up, bite down on the mouthpiece and go forward. Throw your jab. Get them combinations moving. So that's what I mean by, so you have several opportunities where you go, all right, so since I just took a hit right here, let me literally find a new entry area and wait patiently for that and then smack it, you see? So that 54 looks pretty good because you got some news, so you want to see what news is going to do. I think she come by right up in here to the 43 and start showing you some rejection, you see? So if she rejects round by in that 43 and then bounce back down here to that 31 area, like a right up, I would even say right up in here, you take her back up. You take her back up because at any given time, she has consecutive 1, 2, 3, 4, consolidating in the overbought market. So she has to come back and retrace at this point. Yeah. She has to come back and retrace at this point. So let's go get her. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go get her. This is your weekly view. This is your weekly view. Look at that big drop. You don't see that that's retracement? You see it? That's full retracement right there. That's a weekly look. In the next 3 days, guess what you can see happening in the next 3 days, according to Jeff. Type it in the chat. 100% Hira. 100%. So when you start looking at the bigger picture, it's wise to put a small stop loss and put a small entry and understand that overall here in the next 3 days, crypto should keep going up. Gold is going to continue going down. And it's important to say, you know what? I ain't going to try to hit a home run, but I want to see it play out. I want to see if I can make the play. And then you take the sale from the 41 versus the 36. You take it from the 41, 38, 41 area. And now you just put your position there. You hold your stop loss. You put your stop loss at the top of the actual doji over here where it all happened. And let me tell you, I'm telling you, just let that thing play out. Put a very small lot size. So even if it does come all the way up here, bro, that's like $20, $30. It's like $20, $30. If it goes up 200 pips, she hits you for like $200. I mean, $20. You see? Like this. This is what I'm telling y'all. Like, that's how you got to navigate in the market. So when I look at things like this, I can go, yo, I can find this anywhere. I can go to NAS. I can look at this and just in the uptrend. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Right there. There's your trend right there. You can take it all the way over here. Look at this. This is the whole trend. That's a whole trend right there with fake outs. Let me adjust it. These are all little fake outs. You see that? All fake outs. So that lets me know she pops back down here again. Guess where she going? Beep. She crosses over, closes over. Guess where she going? Crosses over, close over, retest, boom. One-legged monster. Super simple. Put some fire in the chat if you understood that. The trend is your friend. I'm telling you, trend is your friend. If she comes down here, crosses over, retests, boom, she's coming to the one-legged monster. If she does not break this, guess where she's going? Higher high. Just that simple. So watch this. I go US 30. Does not matter. She gave me the same look. Trend line. Boom. Boom. Fake out. Right there. That's where the most dominant blast happened. Right here. Right here. Now she's heading back down. What did I tell you in the beginning? When I see the trend line and I see the EMA 9, I have no issue at literally finding the next wick and where she blasted off. So she blasted like right here. Here to here. So that was a pretty nice little candle. So I'm okay with literally, again, taking a small aggressive little buy and then my proper entry here and bringing my stop loss down over in here. You see? I'm okay with that because it's a very small lot size. And in between that trade of just letting it ride out and letting it mature, if I see the candles start basically going in a drawdown and closes over here, retest right here, that position, and I take her back down. I don't immediately close this buy right here. Why? Because the market is proven to fake you out. Fall through, come right back. Fall through, come right back. You see that? So that's how I would look at US 30. You see that? That's how I look at US 30. I will be more applicable to hold a buy longer through the fake out. And she is going up. The trend is your friend. Let me show you more. If you go to the JPY pairs, look at what's happening right now in the market. Let's go over here to your strength. Look at what's happening right here in the market. It is 7:43, beautiful people. I don't know if you're going to get a better class, better education than what you're going to get right here. But let me tell you, you should be liking, sharing. You should be literally 100% hitting that thumbs up and letting the world know 100% the algorithm. We should be on the For You pages. We should be in the front page. We should be in the feeds because this is proper information. Watch this. Look at the JPY. 3 bars. Look at the rest of the market. Look at the market, the euro, the dollar. You take that over here. Everything was looking stronger than the JPY, right? But look at the JPY. We're consolidating. They're going over the overtrend. Look at that. Consolidating. So if the JPY is the weaker pair, guess what's going to happen? It should break out to the upside. So if it breaks out to the upside, like on NZD JPY, if she breaks out to the upside, what she's going to do. Break out from here. Let me put the highlights right there so you can understand the breakout. She will break out from here. Boop. Retest here. You open a buy position here, and you let her ride all the way here to this right there. You see? Filling the imbalance, filling the zones, filling the gaps. This is how you do it. I don't start buying here. I don't start selling here. I buy here or I sell here. Not in here. I'm not interested in jumping into that. I'm like, yo, that's consolidation. I'm not interested in putting my money there. I'm not interested in putting I have more confidence in closing my actual chart, my phone, and just going about my day and having parameters and allowing her just to ride and do her thing. And if I come back to my phone and she's not there, Hakuna Matata. If I come back to my phone and she's still growing, Hakuna Matata. Same energy. Same energy. I'm not the guy that comes down and hit one shot and act like I didn't hit a game winner. I keep the same energy on offense that we keep on defense. We just getting started. No pregame celebration. No pregame celebration. So you $5,000 a month and you didn't want $30 on Forex. Do you enclose the consolidation by the upper and lower wicks? Of course. Yes. Yes. Always. Because the importance of that, Idris, is because the actual market shows you the highest of the high of this consolidated area. And it also shows you the lowest of the low of that consolidated area. So you'll know exactly where is the range of the confused as individuals. That's why I always highlight that sideways movement, because this immediately goes, no go for me. It's still in here? Oh, hell no, we ain't pressing that button. All right, broke out? Yeah, we're gonna buy it. Oh, it broke down? Oh, we're gonna sell it. I don't have to think. I don't even have to think. That's the beauty. Because I always tell people, like, literally trading is extremely easy. It's just overthinking is hard. Timing is hard. Like, getting in a proper discipline routine is hard for most individuals who have like children, who have like responsibilities other than just sitting on the front of the computer and playing with, you know what I'm saying, looking in the markets, because literally 80% waiting. Like that's the true game of trading. Like really, like real deal. So for an example, I'll give you guys a story. Last night on gold, our leader and mentor, Mr. Lugo, gave out a 26.24 to 26.27 sale on gold. Let's go find it. We'll go to the 15 because that's what we was watching. Let's find the 26 right up in here. Right here. Oh, yeah. So imagine 26.26. She went, what was it? Yeah. So we got it from a 26. I had a 26.25. Just being straight up. I had a 26.25 sell entry. And last night, she actually, I think it's even deeper because the 26.20, yeah, here it is right here. So we were here. And every time she hit the 26.21, and I called it, I said, yo, the 21 is a monster. So I don't know if she's going to get through all of these confused ass individuals. That's like all the individuals that were standing in the in the COVID testing centers, the testing lines, checking to see if you were sick, knowing damn well if you're sick or not. That was all of them. So I knew, no offense for people who did it. I'm just saying. I knew that this was consolidation. So imagine we were trading last night. I stayed up to almost 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. We got off. I said, you know what? I'm done. Leave it alone. It's like 12 o'clock. I stayed up to 1:30 watching her. I was already closed out. I took my little profits and said, the hell with it. She flew back up to the actual entry price. And while we were sleeping, I wasn't even sleeping yet. I watched her crash right here. And then I went to sleep. I said, you know what, let me go to sleep. I went to sleep 2:15, 2:20 like that. Woke up about 4:30. She was like here. You see, actually she was at 35. I woke up, she was already at 35. She was like right up in here at 35 when I woke up. Imagine. Ew. Yes. Yes. It dropped at 2 a.m. Yeah, it dropped like at 2 a.m. It started dropping at 2 a.m. Imagine that. And guess what session that is? London sessions. So one thing I'm excited about being on the West Coast. What up, beautiful? One thing I'm excited about being on the West Coast is that 2 p.m. is like, what's that, like 10 o'clock over there? 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock over there? It's like we with the smokes on the West Coast. Straight London sessions. Like straight London sessions for the fam. I'm telling y'all straight up. Because London is where it's at. Because sometimes you're sleeping on the money and you can't really get it. You can't really get it when you're sleeping on it. And that's the movement. That's the movement. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Hello. All right, are you still sleeping? Yeah. Yeah. I like it. So does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, I know, right? Thank you, Machiavelli. I have to put that disclaimer out there too. No CV19, no claims. That's super bullish. It's super bullish. So yes, please. We in Cape Town. We see both. Yeah. Yeah, London is like the power session. London is the power session. Huh? What do you mean?
You gonna switch your classes?
Hell no, I ain't switching my time to shit. We talk 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. I'm living on the West Coast, operating East Coast hours. So people say, how do you survive in Vegas? Operate like you're on the East Coast. Just that simple. So when you operate like you're on the East Coast, what that does is it allows you to operate when the lights are off. When people are getting 8 when the lights are on, we online. You see what I'm saying? You see the growth? You see the growth? Not only do I be able to go home, get online, get out of the people's faces, jump online with my people, now I can work just as hard, smarter, than consistently have to be in front of a whole bunch of people to make a whole bunch of money. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at the pool. Look at the pool. Look at the pool. Like I said, I like the 41. I like the 38.41. I think, shit, she probably even hit it. Well, she hit 36. I like the 38.41 area. And the reason why I like that area, because that's the area right here on the week that I think that she will start dropping. Let me show you right here. I think she will. So that's where I'll be projecting and being more of a comfortable opening up a small sales position and just like, you know what? I'm not even tripping because overall gold has to die because crypto is going to go up. That's for sure. The dollar is going to get manipulated into buying crypto as well. So the dollar is going to continually going up. You can go look at the graphs and confirm it to understand why I say what I say. It's going up. She's breaking out of that channel. You see? Look, I told you, the dollar is consolidating for 2 years. I told y'all, for 2 years, the dollar is consolidating at a lower rate than where it was. I would say it was here in 2021, blasted up here in 2022, dropped down the whole 2022, and consolidated for 2 years. She is breaking out of that channel now. So if she breaks out of that channel, she retests that channel, she comes back up here. And all of that money is printed And all of that and new basically POS systems, like credit processing and like new ways that like to the new financial system. Put some fire in the chat for being involved already. Put some fire in the chat for being involved. You understand? That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing because you're already involved. So that's the dollar. The dollar is breaking out in your face. She's breaking out. That's a monthly. You understand what I just showed you? That's a monthly candle. That's a weekly candle. Look. She's gonna blast. This is a daily candle right now. You understand that? So if I see that and I got my guy over here, boom. I go, yo, I'm going to see what she going to do. I'm going to see what she going to do. There's your daily. There's your weekly. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. 41. Be patient and allow it to happen. Just that simple. Allow it to happen. Allow it to mature. And we're going to watch. Remember what I say. November the 19th, 3 days from now, will give us to what? 20, 21, 22. That would basically put it, Monday. No, I'm here tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not here. So we will not have Wick Talk on Thursday, beautiful people, because I'll be traveling to Ohio. So all my people from Ohio, what's happening? I'll be in Cleveland until Sunday night, like that. But I'm telling you right now, those who literally try it, wait till she pushes up to like the 38 to the 41. She's pushing to 40 almost right now. She's at 39. Take a small little entry and try to ride her back down. I'm telling you, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to ride her through the weekend. I'm telling you straight up. Unless she breaks over throughout the day, and then I close her out because she basically crossed over here. But I see way more selling pressure in the future than this buying pressure all the way back up. I am pro sell on gold because of actual other information in the markets that is affecting it. You going to be in Florida, Denara? Yeah, euro, everything, all of these things are going to go up right now. You can look right now while the Euro USD is going, look, boom. And they're not going up. It's even. So it could go either way right now. So that's why you got to be careful. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Y'all show some love onto the actual live. Dump your comments into those chats. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you learned. But I'm openly telling you, beautiful people, gold is in a really, 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 really sweet spot to literally place a nice little sale there and just literally let her work her way down. It is not a trade that you're going to want to constantly keep your eye on. You just want to allow it to play out. So if you can put a micro mini lot there just to test it, put a micro mini lot. And then 3 days on Monday when we come back, or Friday when we come back and you see it on Friday, I want to see what you say. And if you don't want to take the trade, put a line there and say, I mentally took this trade, and this is the lot size I would have used, and then we're going to calculate that for that ass on Friday. Actually, I won't be on here Friday, but I'll jump on into the chats and we'll directly see it. Because for sure on Monday, we're going to revisit it. On Monday, we're going to revisit it. So again, here it is, November the 19th on the Tuesday. The market is going to close on Friday, which is literally 3 days from now. And you got 3 days and 10 hours left in this weekly candle. I want to know who's willing to literally put the micro mini lot and swing that thing down for 3 days and see how she goes. How many times have you seen this pattern right here? Look, let's go find it. Actually, we don't have time. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. You can find it everywhere. You can find it everywhere. Everywhere. Turnaround candle, close candle, bearish pressure. So I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. And to be honest with you, I like the 54 also. Just letting you know. I like the 54 also. But I'm willing to put the small on the actual, on that weekly chart. That's for sure. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. It is 7:50. Wick Talk. I love you guys. Y'all literally take care. I think, do we have a mindset after this? I think we have a mindset after this. We got a mindset after this. Y'all got a mindset going on. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all take care, beautiful people. Deuces.